Hi guys, Kaylee here. Sorry about the lack of updates. I've been busy with work and I've also been working on a big custom manga commission. I have some time today, so I thought I'd make a video about commissions. So the first anime-style art commission I did was in 2015. I didn't have a full-time job at the time, so I wanted to see if I could make money from my artwork. My first commission was from a woman looking for artists on the DeviantArt forum. She didn't give me a lot of direction. She just wanted Sebastian from Black Butler and her original character in full color, so I got to be creative with it. I only charged $26 for this commission, and she paid me 100% upfront on PayPal. That's a pretty low price for a custom full-color commission, but hey, it was my very first anime-style commission, so I was just happy for the opportunity. I drew the characters on printer paper, then inked it using a fine liner pen. I scanned the line art into Photoshop, then decided to ink it again digitally to make the lines cleaner, then did some editing and added color. After this commission, I felt a little more confident about making money from my art. I also briefly had a Fiverr account and I did 2 custom manga page sketches, but I didn't like how they took away 20% of what I charged, so I don't work with Fiverr anymore. My first big custom manga commission was from Etsy.com. A woman contacted me about doing a custom manga as a gift, and she ordered 2 inked and toned black and white pages and 1 full color cover. This one I mostly worked digitally on Photoshop, and it was challenging because I had to work from a script, and this time the client was more involved in directing the artwork. I charged more this time, but it still took me a long time to do each page. After this commission, I took a break from doing commissions because I found a full-time job, and I also decided to charge more per page since I had more experience. Another manga-style commission I did was from last year, and this time it was actually for a black and white Christmas card. Once again, it was a woman who found me on Etsy, and she also gave me more direction and sent me lots of photos of herself and her cat. The challenging part of this commission was that the client wanted me to draw a background of an izakaya, which is a Japanese bar restaurant, and I had never been in one before, and I'm not that good at drawing backgrounds. I also had to draw her cat, which is challenging for me since I don't draw animals very much. I started out with a sketch on printer paper, then did some penciling on another sheet. Then I traced over the first drawing and made some changes to make it look more like the client. I scanned it into Photoshop and inked it digitally, then added tones and some paper lanterns and the speech balloons and the Japanese text that she sent me. And finally, the commission I just finished recently is probably the hardest I've done so far. Once again, a woman contacted me on Etsy and she wanted 2 toned and inked custom manga pages, but she wanted me to draw in the style of another manga artist. She sent me photos of herself and her boyfriend as references. This was also the first time I did a commission on an 11-inch by 17-inch Bristol board rather than on regular printer paper. This time I spent a lot of time penciling and I inked it traditionally because I find inking digitally more time-consuming, and it hurts my eyes to stare at the computer screen for too long. It took me a long time for me to finish this commission because she asked for a lot of different backgrounds. Next time, I'm going to limit how many backgrounds I'm going to draw per page. I used Clip Studio Paint this time for editing and adding tones, which was another challenge because I'm more used to Photoshop. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. So what about you guys? Have you ever done commissions before? What was your experience like? Thanks for watching and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.